Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a general reading. I'm going to pull a couple of oracles from the Tree of Life Oracle deck, and then we will hit the tarot. I was going to use the other deck, but this one's here now, so let's use that one. Maybe we'll tap the other one just to get any extra messages at the end. We'll just hit the other one. Oh yeah, I've used this one a few times today. I was going to switch it up a bit. Okay, never mind. Okay, so the first oracle card out is the Devil. Truth, illusion and trust. Oh. Okay, so the Devil is a Capricorn card, so you could be Capricorn, dealing with a Capricorn. But yeah, it's about illusions, delusions, codependencies, being, maybe you feel like you're being a bit manipulated even with the strings there, him sort of playing the puppet sort of vibe going on. Oh, we've got actually two. I am the queen of two cards. Okay. Kingdom, earth, manifestation, being here and now. And then we've got the Hierophant, loyalty, kindness and guidance. It's almost like looking up to the divine will help you deal with any devil energy, anything that you feel like you might be holding you back or might be manipulating you in some way, and you know, stopping you from achieving your manifestations, stopping you from living in the here and now a little bit more, maybe stopping you from having a transformation. Okay, let's pop them there and play some tarot, shall we? Let's see what the messages are that wants to come through. There could be some commitment here with the Hierophant card. I tell you what. Let's go across the top, shall we? Where it's a slightly more, you can see all the cards then. Let me just faff. There you go. Let's finish faffing. I just dropped loads of cards. Hold on. And it was loads of cards. I'm going to shuffle these back in. It was far too many cards. Okay, so shall we take, I'll tell you what we'll do. Shall we take it with each card being the one we're going to clarify? Let's clarify the Devil card. Why is that here? Truth, illusion, trust. We'll take a couple of these cards. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Cups and the Sun card. It's almost like, yes, it's okay to walk away from all these things that are holding you back. Whatever it is, this illusion, delusion, addictions, restrictions, codependencies, whatever it is, you know, it might be making you feel like you're being played. Do you feel like you're being played? The tarot, the universe is like, yes, you know, guidance with what it is that you're walking away from, and it's that energy. Okay, so you could be physically moving, you know, there could be a job move or a home move or some sort of leaving a relationship of some, it doesn't have to be romantic. So yes, you're kind of being guided to leave behind any of this restrictive energy. Okay, now the Hierophant, loyalty, kindness, why is that here? Guidance. You could be looking up to a higher power to help you, because, you know, you've got the sun here and you've got the sun behind the head of the priest there. And quite often when you see pictures of Jesus, especially sort of the Renaissance, like older, you see him depicted with the sun behind his head. Okay, so the sun could be quite important for someone. And we are just coming into, we've just come into Taurus season. Okay, so Capricorn and Taurus energy is here, and just earth energy in general. So that could be Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So you've got very heavy earth energy here. So why is the Hierophant here? Oop, there's two cards there. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so that's about being in your self-worth, your self-value, your self-respect, how you view yourself, having all the comfort. Maybe have some real comfort, you don't need anything, but what you want is a different matter. We can have that conversation another time, I'm sure. But again, a pentacle energy, so earth energy, and pre-empress energy. So there's kind of that Venus energy here, and Taurus is ruled by Venus, and so is Libra as well. So just because I'm saying this is very earth energy reading doesn't mean that, you know, you can't be an earth sign to watch this, okay? Maybe you have a lot of earth in your chart. I don't know, but anyway. Six of Swords, sailing on to calmer waters. So you're definitely there's definitely a movement here, okay? Whether it's sort of just moving on and leaving behind old patterns, old ways of talking to yourself. It could be leaving behind friendships, friendship groups, careers. Take this as it resonates, okay? We will hopefully clarify it a little bit more. But you're definitely being called to leave behind any sadness, any disappointment, any conflicts, anything like that, whatever this devil energy is that's kind of holding you back. Okay, and then we've got the earth manifestation being here and now. What is this card? Let's clarify that card, please, Spirit. Okay, so we've got one card there with the Seven of Cups. So again, it could be multiple things. Yeah, I mean, I just sat here and reeled off a few things that it could be. So maybe it is a couple of things. Maybe you could be leaving behind, you know, a career where you've just kind of been feeling the people there weren't on your same wavelength, and actually that's kind of going to be one of the kind of a 2-in-1, you know, killing two birds with one stone. I think that was the Hierophant again. Well, that one's there is really stuck in my hand, so we're going to take this one. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be financially beneficial for you to walk away from however this resonates with you, okay? Whether, like I say, whether it's a career where you're walking away from someone, a career where the people you work with are actually quite manipulative or just not very nice, or maybe they're a bit too competitive, if you know what I mean, and will kind of stomp all over you to get what they want. Whatever this is could be quite financially beneficial once you've made the decisions of what it is that you want to leave behind, what it is you want to go towards, because this is not just leaving behind, it's going towards something. So it's probably better, it's probably much more positive to say that, you know, rather than sailing on to calmer waters, well, leaving behind this choppy waters, you really are moving on and moving on. Like I said, there is definitely some movement here, literal movement, whether that's changing jobs, changing homes, changing careers, because jobs and careers can be very different things sometimes, or leaving behind friendships, relationships in some way. It could be the dream card there. It could be, you know, you get guided through your dreams, but there's definitely some real guidance. This is I've done a few readings today. You'd notice if you watch my videos quite regularly, you'll notice there's been a few days I haven't done some readings. You know, life happens. But the coming back today and doing some readings, it's definitely a very sunshiny reading, like very guidance, heavy guidance coming through. Right, we'll take a couple of cards just to finish off each pile. So, is there any more messages around the Devil, the Eight of Cups and the Sun card? Let's take a card, shall we? Oh, the Seven of Cups again. Yeah, it could be multiple things. Okay, you've got Seven of Cups again. So the universe is saying, I said what I said. Yeah, it's kind of like, I want to say take your pick. Take your pick. What do you want to walk away from? Because it's almost like it doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be beneficial. Okay. So why is the Hierophant, well, what other messages is there for the Hierophant, the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you've been feeling a bit left out in the cold. Maybe part of the thing that it could be some physical ailments. Maybe, you know, part of your reading, the feeling that you know, need to walk on from and leave behind is feeling like you're not worthy, like you're not being seen, or I don't know, take this as it resonates. But there's something here where if it is career, yeah, even just changing teams, you know, or having a chat with your boss, because the Hierophant is, you know, is about someone you can look up to. higher up than you in that sense, hierarchical rather than any other sense. But yeah, maybe having a chat with someone if this is career related and you feel like you kind of don't fit in. But I don't think it's your fault. I think it's you're not being allowed to fit in. It's like there's this what's the word I'm looking for? Exclusive club, and you're not part of it, kind of thing. I don't know. That's how it feels like. You're not part of this. You're not part of this clique. That's what they are. They're a clique. Okay. So what is any other messages that want to come through for? What was it? Manifestation, wasn't it? Manifestation, Earth energy, 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. And we've got the 2 of Swords. Decision time. You're at a crossroads. There's decisions to make. What is it you want to leave behind? What is it you want to, you know, take with you? It's decision time. You're at a crossroads. Okay, so maybe you literally are at a crossroads. Maybe whoever's watching this, maybe you got offered a job and you're like, oh, I don't know, you know, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is, you're at a crossroads. It's time to make those decisions. And I think you need to make them sooner rather than later. But the only reason I say that is I think for your own mental health and your own mind, your own peace. It's very heaven blessed and heaven sent. You'll be perfectly fine, but you just got to make that decision. Okay, we're going to take a couple of healing mantra cards just to close out this reading. See if any further messages want to come through. Befriending pain. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. Yeah. Okay. So you just got to make the decision and then allow yourself to move through this energy. Stop allowing yourself to be manipulated by people. Stop allowing yourself to feel like you're not good enough. Okay? In whatever way that might sit with you. And welcome in surrender. Okay, there is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Yeah, walk away from whatever it is that is no longer serving you. Sail onto those calmer waters. Trust in the sun, warming you, guiding you, shining on you, showing you the way. And trust with what wants to come through, because what wants to come through is abundance in whatever sense and however that resonates with you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.